What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cat Life here, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and today we're going to be playing some Swordsoul Tenyi. Swordsoul Tenyi is such an incredible strong deck. I think it's the best deck in the game. Now, a lot of people think it's branded, and I can't really disagree with you. Branded is really good. It's up there. I just think Swordsoul just does things a little bit more consistent. And I could also say this, like, it probably depends on whoever goes first, right? But anyways, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, please hit the like button. Comment in the section below, what do you like about my channel and what can I do to improve? Another thing, if you notice that you aren't subbed to the channel and you've been watching for days or weeks, please hit the sub button. It really helps me grow, as we have just hit a total of 1,800 subscribers. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Anyways, this is what we are playing. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, please let me know. But I'm signing out. I don't want to extend this too long, but peace, enjoy. See you. Okay, so we are starting first, and we actually open up with a pretty, I guess, decent hand. We can start with the Ashuna, and so by going into our Monk of Tenyi, we can get Ashuna into the graveyard. We do have a Vishuda in our hand as well, which is going to allow us to actually get off a level 8 monster. So as you can see, we can summon out the Vishuda because we have no effect monster on the field. Then we activate Ashuna's, which is going to allow us to summon out another war monster from our deck. And we're actually going to go with the Adhara because that is our synchro or tuner monster. This then allows us to go into the Grandmaster. Grandmaster is going to allow us to go ahead and search for a card. As long as this doesn't be stopped, we are good to go, and I don't think they can stop us here. So that's also super nice. We also haven't normal summoned yet, so from here I'm just gonna go ahead and get the Mo Ye. We do have a Auspice in our hand, so we can reveal that card. Now the only problem is if they have Nib, we're kind of screwed here. So anyways, let's reveal Auspice, and we can put ourselves a token onto the field. And then from here, we can actually activate this, which is going to be our Adhara. We could use the Adhara to grab the Ashuna. And then I'm going to use Auspice to actually get rid of this card. This is going to allow us to summon out a Sinister. Sinister is going to be really good here. And from here, we could activate this, but I don't see a point in doing that. So at this point, trying to see what more could we have done here. I think this is pretty good. We could have went into the other route where we use Ash. But I wanted to save Ash, but we could have got all level 3, all boss monsters out on the field. But like I said, I wanted to save our Ash. So let's see. Especially if they're playing Branded Fusion. Okay, they are not. Let's see. I will go ahead and actually get rid of this card. This card is going to be super annoying for any month. Let's go ahead and pop that. They're going to take like a, what, 1,200 burn damage for no reason. All right, there goes one monster. I guess we can Ash this right here. I want to stop any plays that they can do. So we only have like one more pop, one more negate. But stopping 2 plays to me is super important, especially when this card is going to allow them to add a level 7 or lower mystical beast. So yeah, that's why we decided to Ash that. Let's see, what else do they have? I'm actually really glad I kept Ash here. I really don't like fighting pendulums. They are probably the most annoying card out there. I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're playing some spell books. Okay, so they are. Okay, so we are on match number 2, and honestly, this hand isn't looking too great. So let's go and start off with this. Oh, luckily for us, they don't actually have anything to stop us. So let's go into the Mo Ye. If they have an imperm though, this is not going to be too good for us, but they may not. Let's just go ahead and reveal another emergence here. Awesome. They do not have anything. So from here, we're going to go into the regular place. Mo Ye, synchro summon with the token to make Grandmaster. Grandmaster's ability to be able to add any Swordsoul card to our hand is just amazing, especially when you can chain block it with Mo Ye, which is an additional draw. So call by, that's going to be really helpful for us. And at this point, I'm thinking we go for the Longyuan. Longyuan is going to allow us to get rid of any Swordsoul card or Worm card in our hand, and that way we can go and summon it onto the field. So as you can see, we get 2 tokens. Now if they have a nib, that would have been bad. At this point, we're going to just go into Baronne. Baronne is going to be really big for us, because with Baronne, I could protect my back row just in case they have a Harpies. And that's what's important here, is protecting my back row right now. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 cards face down, and we're just going to go call it a day. So right now, we do have an Ash, we have a Maxx C, we have a Blackout. We also have the power of Baronne's Negate and a Call by the Grave. Have a pretty good setup. Okay, we are going against Anyons again. Is this deck like super popular right now? What is going on? What is going on? All right, so that's 1 card. Unfortunately, we can't banish it like last time, like their field spell, so we're gonna just have to negate that. All right, so here I'm actually just gonna activate Ash, and the reason I'm activating Ash is I don't want them drawing the card, number 1. So there's that, but we also end up saving them from having to use Baronne. I need them to summon out a monster, so I don't feel pressured to get rid of Grandmaster so easily. Okay, there goes Jogan. Jogan. So when this card is on the field, they can discard 1 card. They're definitely playing spell books. I knew from the minute that they activated that, right? So with them playing spell books, we can actually no, right here with Spellbook of Judgment, what they're gonna do is basically any spell they activate now, they'll be able to summon out another card. Okay, so there goes the power of Toon Table of Contents. This is just gonna allow them to draw another Toon Table. We'll add another Toon Table. So they're gonna do this just so they can power up the power of Spellbook of Judgment, which is going to be huge for them. So let's see. Okay, Magician Soul. They're gonna summon this. Okay, 1 card in the graveyard. This is gonna be Mystical Beast. So I guess that's why people was playing spell books, bro. It's so they can do this. But with Soul on the field, they are gonna activate this. I am actually just gonna go ahead and negate this real quick. That way they're only down to 1 card left. And then we still have our negate with Baronne. So we're in a good spot. We are actually in a really good spot. I built spell books, and I can tell you right now, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like the deck is too old. Even if you're combining it with this deck, it just feels too old, man. All right, let's go ahead and pop this real quick. Yeah, see, it literally just lost to like an Ash, an Omni Negate, and a Monster Negate. But let's get into the 3rd duel. All right, so match number 3, and look at our hand. Ooh, ooh. Yo, I'm excited, bro. I am excited. Let's go ahead and get out the Ashuna onto the field real quick. So with Ashuna coming onto the field, we can do some things. We actually can. We could go into Ecclesia, right? We could do that. But I think we're just gonna start off with the regular Mo Ye, and I think I like the Mo Ye play better, just in case they have an Ash. Then we can do something, right? Like at least, okay, they are playing Heroed. That sucks. That actually sucks. Nothing we could have do to literally known about that. But since you want to do that, bro, don't think our play stopped there. Don't think our play stopped there. Unless you have a Gamma, then that kind of would stop there. Anyways, let's go with the Vishuda now. We can still go into the Grandmaster plays, and this is why the Tenyi monsters are so important in this deck. They just do so much for the power of Swordsoul, bro. Swordsoul Tenyi is just too good, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and activate this now. I feel like they probably should have waited. Maybe they didn't think we had a play. Who knows? But anyways, they might have an Ash here. If they do, that would suck. Oh, it doesn't look like they do. So from here, let's see. I am gonna go ahead and take the Longyuan, because we do have a Adhara in the graveyard. Adhara will allow us right here, right, to go ahead and grab ourselves a Ashuna, which is going to set up the plays for us to get a Swordsoul card onto the field, or a Worm monster. So let's go Longyuan. Now, because we did use the Ashuna, we cannot go into anything except for Worm monsters out of our extra deck. So at this point, I know one thing: since they are going to be playing this Drytrons, I'm actually gonna go into Swordsoul Sinister, because Swordsoul Sinister will be able to pop any of the special summons, and they like to special summon their Drytron monsters a lot, right? So we do have that protection. And then finally, we're just gonna end our turn. We do have a Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is gonna be big for us too, because it can stop them from basically adding Ben 10 to their hand. Okay, there goes preparations. I'm actually gonna go immediately stop that, because I do not want them getting whatever they need. They're just gonna go ahead and scoop. It's just gonna be GG's, man. It's too easy, guys. It's too easy. Let's get into the last match of the day. Last match, duel of the day. And we are going second. We open up with 2 Vishudas, 2 Longyuans. So a pretty decent hand, I guess. Opening up, I wish we had more variety, but no, it just is what it is. We don't know what this is. Ooh, an Ash. Okay, Ash does help. So at this point, I am going to activate Longnyuan. We're going to actually toss out the Vishuda first into the graveyard. If they have a Maxx C, which they do, we can actually stop this unless this is called by. If that's called by, then it just is what it is. I will probably just have to go for the OTK as fast as we can. It is called by. It changes nothing for us, guys. It changes nothing. We're still going to be able to do what we need to do. But this is what I really wanted to literally avoid. I wanted to hit this card with Vishuda, but unfortunately we was not able to. So instead, we're just gonna have to hit this card. Okay, so that is summon number 2, right? So if we summon this is gonna be 3, and then yeah. So at this point, we're just gonna go and activate the Vishuda right now. The only thing I'm worried about is if they have an imperm. That's one thing that I am worried about. So from here, let's just go into into Baronne. Baronne is going to do some damage. Well, technically Longyuan with the 1200 burn. And then finally, because we know that Ash is negated by call by, we're not worried about doing this anymore. They can't Ash us. So from here, let's just go into Mo Ye. And then we can reveal the Longyuan. And then finally, we can go into Grandmaster. And this should be GG's. I really don't think they're going to have anything to stop us, because from here, we can immediately go into Protos. So unless they have an imperm and a nib, that's the only way we end up losing this. And it looks like they have something. They might actually have an imperm. They might. If they do, then it's pretty bad for us. They are gonna hit us with Gamma. Okay. They are gonna go ahead and Gamma the power of the Mo Ye draw. So it actually ends up saving them here. Okay. So at this point, let's just go ahead and grab the Emergence. Now we know that they can't imperm us, right? So we're about to find out if something goes off here. I actually don't think they have it anymore. I really don't think they have a what's it called? Go ahead and summon you out. Banish this, banish this, banish this. And then from here, I'm trying to think, right? If we go ahead and get rid of these, right, we're gonna do what, 5,500 damage, so it's not going to be enough. From here though would be 5,800. So they're gonna survive literally by a total of 300 damage, right? So anyways, just go ahead and get rid of this card, I guess. And then from here, I guess we could just activate this. Let's go into dark just in case. Man, this really sucks. The Gamma just saving them is actually amazing. So they are gonna survive 1,000 damage survival. Is there any other things that we can do here? Anything else? I'm trying to see. Do we have any other plays? I really don't think we do, because we did banish these three. These three are banished, so we have no cards in our graveyard. We could go into, what could we do here? Actually, I really don't think we can do anything, so we just got to end our turn. So they do survive by 1,000 life points, man. Just unfortunate. If we did go into Sinister, we would have been able to stop that, but they would have waited for that. So fight for Patchwork. This is definitely branded. Just gonna let them add it. Definitely going to be branded. And they have a lot of cards in their hand that they can work with. But they cannot go into dark, so that's super nice. No dark. They could go into Libellion. Let's see. If they do go into Libellion though, we could just negate it. So we're gonna be okay in that department. We do have a Vishuda in our hand for next turn. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. There goes branded opening. Branded opening onto the field. I don't want to negate this. They're literally trying to bait out what we do here. And because, man, if they just never ashed us, we would have been okay. This duel would have been over. I'm pretty sure they ended up drawing Gamma off of that, so they're not even gonna bother special summoning it. So I wonder if they're running the power of Adventure, because usually they will special summon that. That's like assigned to special summon. Oh, they can't because of Protos. That's right. I forgot I locked them out of special summoning. Woo! All right, let's see. Laura, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards in your hand. Are you going to be able to outplay us right now? That's the question. I have to save this for Guardian Chimera, because they do have a Poly, right? So with Poly being in their hand, we have to literally save ourselves, because then we can't target it. But Guardian Chimera is actually a dark type, so they can't go into Guardian Chimera now I think about it. Yeah, so The only thing they can really go into right now is Lubellion and what is it? Lubellion and Kratos. Kratos will be super annoying. But luckily we do have a monster negate and still our Omni negate. There goes the Poly. I could negate this. I very well could. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and negate that right now. I don't feel like dealing with this card. So goodbye to Poly. Let's see, what else do they have? Lightning Storm. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's just terrible. That is terrible. Oh, they play Lightning Storm, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, talk about being saved, man. There goes Albez. Okay, there goes Lubellion. So we are in a lot of trouble here because now they can actually go into a lot of plays. Dang, we really shouldn't have negated that Poly. But if we did, they couldn't Lightning Storm us. So that would have been nice. It doesn't look like they can activate Lubellion's ability. It's kind of crazy. I feel like they should have been able to. Anyways, let's go ahead with our turn. Okay, there goes a Blackout. I guess I'll summon out Vishuda. This is probably going to be a branded in red. Gotta be at this point. It's gotta be. Oh, it's a branded opening. Okay. What are they gonna go into? Let's find out. Do they go into Dramaturge? If they do, it's not gonna be an issue. We could just win here. Yeah, we would literally just win if it is. Yeah, there goes Dramaturge. Okay, so I'm just gonna send that card back, to be honest with you. This is gonna activate. That's fine. And then we can honestly just win here. Go ahead and go into our monk. And then finally activate Vishuda. Send this card back into the hand. And let's go and activate Longyuan. Send our Blackout to the graveyard. And you already see where this is going. This is just going to be GG's. There's nothing that they're going to be able to do to stop this. And we are just going to go right here into Big Boy himself. So this is going to be enough damage because we do have Monk of Tenyi on board. Luckily, he did not have a way of stopping this. And GG's, man. So GG's, Laura. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. As you can see, I misplayed bad, especially on negating that, destroying that Poly. But thank God that Protos is there to save us. And on top of that, thank God that we could just do damage by making a synchro monster. But anyways, this is Cat Life. I am signing out. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you. See ya.